We got a good one for you today, especially with Cinco de Mayo coming up. We're going to be making these stuffed poblano peppers over this tortilla and vegetable puree. So let's get to chopping up our veggies. I got 2 mini sweet peppers here. And chop them up, take the seeds out. I'm just using the yellow ones because I think it's going to add a better color to the finished product. If you have red or the orange, go ahead, use them too. Next, we got a jalapeno. I'm going to leave the seeds in because I like mine a little spicy. If you don't, take the seeds and the veins out. Next, we're going to chop up 2 stalks of the fennel here. And we're going to take the core out of that bulb and chop the bulb up too. This is going to add a real nice flavor to this, I think. So, get them in a little grilling apparatus. To that, we're going to add about 1/2 cup of carrots, 1/2 cup of diced celery, like a 1/4 cup of white onion. I'm going to hit them with a little bit of olive oil and mix them up real good. So I'm going to be smoking these before we put them into to make the soup or the puree or whatever. So I got the Traeger going at 350. We're going to hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper first. We're going to take them out. We're just going to throw them on the Traeger. We'll let them go for about 45 minutes. So we have that leftover ground beef. We're going to get that in a pan. We got that black bean salsa that we used yesterday too. Throw that in there, warming it up. And once it's nice and hot, we're going to get the onions in there. About a 1/2 cup of that white onion. This is going to be the filling for the poblano peppers that we're going to stuff. Next, we got a can of chilies and adobo. I'm going to add a little bit of sauce because like I said, I like mine spicy. I got a little spoonful of sauce in there. I'm going to dice up one of the peppers too and throw them in. But this is all to taste. Use however much or however little you want. Once we get that all mixed up, we're going to come in with about 3 ounces of tomato paste. Tomato paste is going to go a long way in this. It's going to help that chili and adobo sauce get throughout everything. Just mix it up real good. Now we're going to add some rice. I just had a package of taco rice laying around, so I'm just going to use that, but use whatever you got. Next, we're going to come in with a couple handfuls of Monterey cheese. This is going to help glue everything together. Next, we got these poblano peppers. I think these are better than the regular old bell peppers that everyone uses. So we're going to cut a little bit differently. We're just going to cut all the way from the top all the way down to the bottom. We're going to open it up. See all them seeds in there? We want to get them out. So I just take a spoon. You could use a little paring knife or whatever, but just get most of them out. You don't want to be chewing on the seeds when you're done, but if a couple of them are in there, it's all right. Do that. We'll turn it upside down. We'll shake as many out as we can. I had some leftover refried beans too, so I'm just going to come in, hit the inside. Now we're going to get that stuffing in here. Make sure you get as much as you can in there. Pack them real tight. No one likes a chintzy stuffed pepper. Don't be afraid to use your hands to get your hands dirty. So there we are. Now we're going to be taking them out to the smoker. Vegetables have been on for like about 40 minutes or so. So we're going to pull them off. I'm going to throw these peppers on. You see the vegetables. Took in a lot of that smoke flavor. We're going to keep the temperature right at 350. So let's make this puree. So I got some avocado oil down in a pot. We're going to go with like a tortilla and a half. We're going to toast them up in the oil. A couple minutes in there. Into that, we're going to add some cumin. And about a teaspoon of Mexican oregano. Man, you can smell that cumin as soon as it starts to hit that oil. This will be good. So mix them all up, let them toast for a couple minutes, and we're going to come in with all them vegetables. Now, you don't have to put the vegetables on the smoker. You could have just put them right in the pan and sauteed them for a little while. We like adding that extra flavor here at Carnivore's Corner. Now I had a bag of fire roasted corn in the freezer, so why not throw that in? If you have fresh corn, use that, or whatever vegetables you have in season. Give it a good mixing. And I had a can of fire roasted tomatoes, so I'm going to use them. Can't forget about your big honking spoonful of garlic. Man, this smells great too. Wish you could smell it. So right now I'm coming in with a cup of beef stock. You could use chicken stock or even water too. So now we get the immersion blender. We're going to hit it a little bit. I'll leave a link down in the description below. I got this for like 15 bucks off Amazon. It works halfway decent. Whoops. See the mess I made there? So I just added about another half cup of beef stock. When I get it to the consistency I want, I'm going to come in and add a quarter cup of heavy cream here. I'm going to leave it a little bit thick. I like the texture of all the vegetables. But you could take it all the way down to like the consistency of a soup or whatever. It'd be delicious. So now them peppers, they've been on for about 35 minutes. We're going to come in with some cheese. Just using cheddar here. We're going to go for about another 15 minutes till that cheese melts. Now let's plate this up and give it a taste. I forgot to hit record while I was tasting it. But this turned out really, really good. We hit it with a little fresh cilantro. It's amazing how much flavor you can get out of that tortilla vegetable puree in just a short amount of time. And that pepper with the filling blows the traditional stuffed pepper out of the water. So give this one a try for Cinco de Mayo. Thanks for watching.